as I always say, I appreciate you spending some time with me in my shop. We all know our time's valuable. So I hope you'll find some entertainment, and I've got a few subjects we're going to go over, but we'll start here at the Industro Lite mill. I did my first job on it the other day. I had a little milling I needed to do, and I said, well, I'll just go do it on my main mill. And I walked in there and I said, well, now I got to break this down in it, and came over here and punched it out right here. Worked out well. Interesting, in the video I showed where we had the head testing, some commenters mentioned that they either saw the end mill stop and start or end up actually going up into the collet. And when I was doing my little job, I experienced that. The end mill was actually getting pushed up in the collet since I was actually plunge milling. So I learned something there, and hopefully in this video we're going to talk about tramming. The other day I trammed the head, and we'll come back on that and talk about that. But having fun with the mill. The next, we're going to have a few other things here that they're more for entertainment. They're not shop stuff, but I think you'll like it. We're going to look at a car, a 1960 Starliner. Just, you know, it's like a 1-minute video. We saw it up at the, I was up at Clear Lake over the weekend. Took the boat up, and you're going to see the boat in the beautiful water at Clear Lake. And I got to play golf at Levi Stadium, the 49ers Stadium. It's called Top Golf, where you're playing in the 49ers Stadium. So there's some very short clips on that. And you got to watch the clip of my son hitting a monster drive. You'll see that. And then the final thing is my granddaughter plays volleyball. She's a 13-year-old. And I got a quick shot of a pancake shot that she did. Quite amazing. Pancake shot is where you're diving and getting your hand under the ball with your hand on the floor to save. It was a heck of a save. So we'll see that also. So let me get stuff ready here, and we'll get right back. So we'll start over here on tramming the head here. But I thought I'd mention the 2 clamps that I made to hold the head. I had questioned whether I should blue them, paint them, glass bead them, whatever. So I didn't paint them. I ended up glass beading these 2 units, and I was hoping for a little rougher finish, but my glass beads are pretty well shot, I guess. So I got a nice, clean, smooth finish, and all I did was shoot it with clear lacquer. So I'm happy with how they look right now. So I went to tram the head the other day, and I was going like, well, what do I have? What do I have? So I made this guy up. It's got a 10th indicator on it. And I trammed the head and gave myself a mark over here, which is 0, 0. It's actually 30 degrees on the scale, but I know where it's at. So interesting enough, I was thinking about it, and I said, wait a minute, I have this little unit from Edge Technology. Move the camera over, and I said, it's the problem when you got too much stuff, I guess, right? So we'll zoom you in here. I've already calibrated the unit, and it was nice to see when I raised the table here that my head is trammed. Very nice. So that was nice to see that I had trammed it perfect, and I'm not going to go through it, but I already spun it 180 degrees to check the table. I was really wondering about the nod on the unit. Oh, hell, we'll move it. What the heck? Hang on, we'll be right back. So here we are looking at the side of the machine, and I was really questioning how the table was or the nod of the head, and pleasantly surprised that you'll see it's right on. So let me zoom you in, and we'll come back up and bring the indicators. And they're both 0, 0. Sweet. So that's real exciting. This little edge technology tool is pretty cool. I had bought it some time ago, and I'm glad that I own it. You have to calibrate the unit. As you can see, the indicators are at 2 different locations, so you actually have to calibrate the unit first before you use it, and then you go ahead and do your test. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we're going to move on and show you a bunch of snippets of videos, and I'll probably do a voiceover as we get into it. Well, let's have some entertainment video now. First off, let me show you a quick 1-minute video of a 1960 Ford Starliner, a car. We happen to, this is up in the Clear Lake area, and we happen to go over to this consignment dealership, and this is the car. Pretty dang cool. Take a look. 1960, I was 7 years old, so I don't have any memory of this car, even though as a kid I loved cars. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's for sale for, I think, $30,000. Okay, secondly, as I mentioned, it's up at Clear Lake. Here's a shot of my boat, the Cobalt, that you may have seen in the back of my shop here. It's in the water. And then a little look at the lake, how glass it was. It was beautiful. And then we'll look, that was Friday, Saturday, and then you'll see Sunday morning when the wind came up, what the chop is. I've been mowing the weeds there. back from that. I had a great time at my buddy's place. Unfortunately, my boat learned a lesson. It's been sitting for over 2.5 years. And 2.5 years ago, when we put it in the water, it needed a new impeller. Well, the impeller, from sitting static for so long, lost its ability to recoil. And so the rubber pieces were hunched over. As long as the boat was running, driving, it would stay cool. But once it would idle, it would start to overheat. So it's at the boat shop right now. Next thing, my granddaughter, I mentioned playing volleyball, 13-year-old. Here's a quick little video of her play of a pancake shot, a save. I think it's pretty dang awesome. Got to share it with you. And we're back from that. And then the last thing is got to play golf inside the 49er stadium, Levi Stadium. And so you'll see some shots of both myself. I guess we'll start off with the group of us, my son and myself, and then his buddy and the buddy's dad. And then you'll see shots of us hitting down into the football field. They're basically chip shots, 120 yards, but you're hitting downhill, so you don't swing it hard. It's kind of fun. There's a circle. If you're in the circle, it's a birdie. If you're on the green, it's a par. If you're off the green, it's a bogey. And we had a great time keeping score. And then you're going to see my son in the driving contest in the simulator. And you'll be impressed with this shot. I've seen him do it on the golf course, and then to see it here with the computer analyzing it is quite awesome. Get in the cup!
Whoa! Way right. Push right.
Oh, try again, huh? There it is. Come on.
Far. That's far.
Hit high but left.
That's big. Carry. Oh, come on. Carry.
378, 380, 85. Okay, we're back from all that. A bunch of little entertainment to show you what's happening around here. And I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you again next Tuesday. Keep trying to put out these Screwy Tuesdays. This was a late edition. I typically try to get it out Monday at midnight, so it's in the morning for the people down in Australia and things. But this is a late one. Honestly, I worked at my buddy's place and I was too tired yesterday. Okay, hey, again, thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next Tuesday.